That's what I wanted to do when I started playing the guitar. I wanted to play rhythm and sing a song, but when it comes to solo, I wanted to change the sound. Just like this.
Make sure we keep talking.
If you want to do that too, just follow me on this video. I remember the first few months of my guitar playing journey. All I wanted to do was fiddle with pedals. I wanted pedals, pedals, pedals. And my first pedal was Boss's Blues Driver. This very pedal is my first pedal. This was like 40 bucks or 50 bucks for something used. But the catch is I needed to power this. And not with just a crappy daisy chain or cable. I needed an isolated power supply. I was actually really disappointed because I thought that I'm just gonna put this on the signal chain with my jack, and that was that. I didn't know if I needed to power that. So I went ahead and I bought this T-Rex's fuel tank. This is really good, I still use this. I also bought a few pedals too, since there are like 8 inputs here. But the problem is I didn't have a pedal board. There were cables everywhere and it just looked insanely bad. And now there's a bigger problem. I can't stop buying new pedals. So you want to get your first couple of pedals, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to power it, you want Pedalboard too, you just want to stomp on something when you want to solo. And today's video sponsor, Van Gogh pedal boards, do exactly that, except you have to buy the pedals, of course. This pedal board is perfect for 5 to 7 pedals. It's got its own isolated power supply in it. Now I'm gonna name a few pedals that a beginner might want to try, and we're gonna set that pedal board up, and we're gonna play a few of my favorite tunes. So I'm a Gilmour nerd, as you can see from my channel. By the way, if you're a Gilmour nerd, you are going to love my channel. So the first pedal I want to recommend is a Big Muff, which is actually a fuzz. Every guitar player needs to have a fuzz. Well, not need, but it is expected of you.
But it is expected of you.
You can cover David Gilmour, you can cover Jimi Hendrix, you can cover Eric Clapton if you back down the gain a bit. So this pedal, this fuzz pedal, is my first pedal to put on my pedal board. Second pedal I want to recommend is Boss's Blues Driver. This is like, you can just go to any guitar store and get this. They're probably selling this on drugstores or supermarkets too. It's that famous. And just check my Blues Driver video if you're interested. Third pedal I want to recommend, and I think every pedal board needs to have one, is a delay pedal. This is TC Electronic Flashback Mini. It can do everything a delay pedal has to do. Delay is such an important effect pedal. I made a video about how important delay pedal is. You can watch that video. So we got a distortion, we got an overdrive, we got space, I mean delay. But we need a modulation too. Well, we don't need it, but it's good to have a little option. You can get a chorus, you can get a tremolo, univibe, phaser, rotary simulator, but I prefer this mini, very cheap, extremely good flanger, elect lady motor. I've always been a fan of flanger over chorus, so I'm gonna pick this one. And actually that's that. We got 4 pedals. Now let's make a pedal board and play some music. you can hear, I've covered a lot of different types of tones, and I've only used the pedal board and just 4 pedals. I mean, David Gilmour did Dark Side of the Moon with just 4 or 5 pedals. Live at Pompeii 1972 was covered with just 4 pedals. Jimi Hendrix said like 3 or 4 pedals, wah pedal, fuzz pedal, univibe, and actually that's it. Maybe Octavia and some little new effects. What I'm trying to say is, you don't need 15 pedals to play guitar, you can just use like 4 pedals here and get awesome tones. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love my Patreon page because there are literally tons of tabs, backing tracks for the covers I do, tone guides, gear guides, alternative pedals. I'm starting to make tutorials too, and that page is becoming a huge archive for David Gilmour and Pink Floyd. So, I wish someone made this video when I started playing the guitar. Actually, there are a lot of information, a lot of great information, but they're all over the place. Do you think I should do a definitive beginner's guide like pickups, guitar volume, guitar knobs, pedals, powering, cables, power supplies, pedal boards, amps, amp types, pairing amps and pedals, pairing pedals with pedals. I think that's a great idea. What do you think? Also, I want to thank Van Gogh for this pedal board. I'm gonna use this in this channel because I like comparing pedals and stuff. It's a hassle to compare 2 or 3 pedals with a huge pedal board with cables everywhere and power supply and everything. I highly recommend it to everyone who just starts playing guitar and wants to try a few pedals but doesn't want to deal with all the powering and cables and everything, power supplies. Details and links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.